first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Now, here is Smith looking for his first basket still in this one. Love with the bucket.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Here's Westbrook following the basket by Kevin Love. Here's Henderson. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Not sure how he gets that pass off. I thought for sure he was going to pull the trigger.
James kicks the free. Ball's knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will reject. And so we conclude the first half. Cavaliers lead by 14. It's the NBA on 2. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
Smith really had a good quarter. He's got 8 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for Oklahoma City right now, inside, you've got Ibaka and Cannon. Henderson out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Henderson dishes to Westbrook. And it's good. Westbrook's got 5 now.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far. Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
Durant against Irving. Durant kicks to Cantor. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. 5 to shoot. Out to the right wing. For 3, Westbrook.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard. In the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Controlled the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Freak. He's got 10 points and 6 block shots.
And guys, really impossible to say where he's been better, offensively or defensively.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's not missed a beat at either end. That's obvious.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Here's Henderson. And the shot falls short this time.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
And now a fast break for the Thunder. Westbrook leading the charge. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. The Thunder in 4th.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And let's check out stats for James. Coming off a terrific season, 4th in scoring, and he ranked in the top 10 in assists. An incredible knack for drawing defenders and finding the open man.
And clearly one of the dominant scorers we have in this league.
And it's Freak missing. Thunder trailing by 13. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
The drive by Cantor. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Cantor's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Durant against James. There's Freak. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
To the paint. Here's Durant. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. And Cleveland making a change here. Dellavedova's checked in. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Payne's checked in. 4 on the shot clock. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And he gets the bucket. Westbrook's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
For 3, Love cannot hit.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
And he trims the lead to single digits. 11 points for Russell Westbrook.
No three-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
Irving kicks to Freak. Left side, Love. Freak with it. He's against Cantor. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Channing Frye's checked in for Cleveland. Shumpert comes in for Kyrie Irving. The Thunder also changing it up. McGarry's checked in for Cantor. Harkless comes in for Gerald Henderson. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Good. 14 points for Freak. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
That's tipped. Here's Dellavedova. 8 points for him. Shumpert passes to Freak. 1:16 left in the third quarter of the game. Just 5 to shoot. And he converts the layup. And now an 11-point Cleveland lead.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
To the middle. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Puts up the baby hook. Can't get it to go. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
The thing I took away from that game was just how dominant they were on the backboard.
Well, it would have been hard not to see how dominant they were based on the numbers. I mean, they just completely dominated the glass.
Dellavedova dishes to Freak. The rebound by McGarry. McGarry's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Durant up top. He has 7. There's the 3. The offensive rebound. McGarry. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. For Oklahoma City, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. That free throw is a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Cantor checked in for McGarry. Baca comes in for Harkless. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Dion Waiters. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Payne. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with Freak. And it's Irving at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Love outside. The second effort. And it's Freak missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Durant kicks to Henderson. Here's Cantor. No luck. Nice D from Freak.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Nice shot by James.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Thunder trailing by 12. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Outside Durant. He feeds it to Westbrook. Fades away. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And it's 8 points for Enes Kanter. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Irving kicks to Freak. It's stolen by Ibaka. Here's Henderson. Here's Durant. No good. Excellent defense there from Smith. Cleveland's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Irving passes to Freak. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Smith on the wing, fires the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Cavaliers.
You're right, Steve, and they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, Clark, for them throughout this game.
No opportunity really to coast, although the score may appear that they did. I love the way they came together whenever things started to look bleak.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And guys, being in opposite conferences, these teams only meet twice a year, and when it's been a while since you've seen a team like this, it always feels good to take the first game of the season series, and that's exactly what's taking place here tonight against the Thunder.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Freak. And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Freak sets a screen for James. Down low, and Freak throws it down.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And Greg, those fans had a hand in the win. I mean, they gave this team a big lift throughout the game. I thought there was great energy in the building.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. Some good moments throughout the